Hello, my students and my prospective students. This is your lecturer, Jide Oni Charles, formerly Charles Olajide Oni. The program is Professional Use of English. That is, it's an English program, first degree course, that is BA program in English study. But the area of specialization is corrective professional use of English. It is the first of its kind. We have our group on Facebook where you can have access. You can access many things about this program. Other videos that have been done, you can also watch through that group. That's JC Training Concepts. JC Training Concepts on Facebook. You just join the group. You see a particular post there, it's an update. That's introductory lecture 1. You see all the details about the program, the cost implication and some other things. That particular update, you see many things there you need to know. People are already on the program. People are registering. People are doing the course online, correspondence, and different forms. So that's the situation. Today's lecture is on grammatical terms implications. Grammatical terms implications. This aspect is very, is so tough for students because very few teachers quite understand this aspect. Grammatical terms implications. See, when a student is taught the definition of part of speech, or that definition, the noun is the name of a place, you should be able to teach the students how actually to identify what a noun is in any particular passage. So please, let's just move on. You understand what I mean here. So here we go. All parts of speech are contained within the scope of grammatical terms or names. Grammatical terms are the same as grammatical names. All parts of speech are contained within the scope of grammatical terms or names. While parts of speech are indicated at the word level only, grammatical terms run through the 3 grammatical levels. That is, word level, phrase level, and clause or sentence level. In other words, a part of speech is a single word, while a grammatical term is the name given to a single word as well as to a group of words. A part of speech is only one word. If we have more than 2 words, no more part of speech. That means we have 2 parts of speech. Whereas grammatical term or name, that's the name given to a single word as well as to a group of words. So in a way, grammatical terms and parts of speech, they overlap. Part of speech and grammatical terms, they overlap in the sense that all parts of speech are grammatical terms, but not all grammatical terms are parts of speech. A group of words can be a grammatical term, but not a part of speech. It's only a single word that will be a part of speech. To further understand the scope of grammatical terms, you should be borne in mind that just any word at all textually classified under any particular part of speech can be contextually used as any of the other parts of speech. That is, in the dictionary, for example, you see a word, maybe is a noun in the dictionary. That particular word, if used in any context, it can be used not as a noun anymore, as any other part of speech. That's why it's necessary for teachers to let the students know how to identify words, the parts of speech of words used in any particular passage. To further illustrate the above points, the word in, that's IN, in the following 6 different sentences can be classified as 6 different grammatical terms. That is, as preposition, verb, noun, adjective, adverb, interjection, and conjunction. Let's see. Please here, when I read each sentence, I will pause, giving you some time to also supply the answer before I come in with my own answer. Obi was in the class. That's the first sentence. Obi was in the class. The in here is what? That in is a preposition. In is a preposition. Preposition shows the relative positions of things, of items. We have 2 nouns here, Obi and class. That is the in that shows the position of Obi relative to position of the class. Obi was in the class is the in that enables us to know that. So in is a preposition here. Next, Aminat went in and slept. Aminat went in and slept. The in here is not a preposition. That's an adverb. Aminat went in. That in modifies the verb went. And as I told you the other time, adverbs answer the questions why, how, when, and where. So in this case, Amina went and slept. Where did she go? In what direction did she go? In. So in answers the question where, in what direction. So that's an adverb. Next, we have I am familiar with the in and out of the case. I am familiar with the in and out of the case. The in here is not a preposition. The in here is a noun. Is a noun. I'm familiar with what? As I said, what is the question we ask to get a noun. What or who or whom. So I'm familiar with what? With the in and out. So the in here is a noun, not a preposition. Next is we have it was an in ball. It was an in ball. The in here is what? That's an adjective. It qualifies, describes ball. And I said adjectives answer the question which. It was which ball? An in ball. That is what type of ball? Which ball? An in ball. Okay, the ball went in. In ball. That's good. So that in is an adjective. Next is Okocha managed to in the ball. Okocha managed to in the ball. In this case, in is a verb. A verb in the sense that in answers the question to do what? Okocha managed to do what? To in the ball. So the in is a verb here. Then we have in exclaimed the spectators. In exclaimed the spectators. This case, in, normally the way it is pronounced, in, there's that force, loudness. So there must be an exclamation mark, in front of in. So this is an interjection. Interjection or exclamation expresses the emotion of fear, excitement, of a person, or of an animal. The all animals too can express emotions, have emotions. When a dog barks, it's a form of emotion being actually expressed there. Of all the parts of speech, preposition and adverb are the most easily confused, one with the other. Preposition and adverb are the most easily confused, one with the other, not with another. When we have two things involved, we use one with the other. But if there are more than two, like three and above, we can say, we can talk of preposition, adverb, noun, and verb. They are confused one with another. But in this case, there are only two things. Only two parts of speech is they confused one with the other. That's preposition and adverb. So let's see. Examples here. The player kicked off the ball. The player kicked off the ball. Next, the player was sent off the field. The player was sent off the field. You can see in this case, the first off is an adverb. That one, the off, modifies kicked. The player kicked off the ball. The off describes the kicking. That is, where, in what direction, how did the player kick the ball? Off. The off modifies kick. That's an adverb. Whereas the player was sent off the field. The off here is a preposition. That is away from the field. That's governing the field. That's the noun phrase. The field to the right. So that's that. Then we also have another example here. The car knocked down the girl. The car knocked down the girl. In this case, down is an adverb. How did the car knock the girl? Down. That's direction. Then we have the car sped down the hill. The car sped down. We can have the car sped down the field. The car sped down the field. That is towards this one. That is direction of the field. So this is a preposition. So in this case, the player kicked off the ball, and the car knocked down the girl. These two are adverbs. So they can be moved freely from one part of the sentence to another. The adverbs can be moved from one position to another within the same sentence. So that's the situation. Then, whereas the prepositions, they are closely, non-detachably attached to the noun phrases or noun. They govern to the right. That is the nominals, the nouns, noun phrases, or noun clauses to the right of the preposition. They are attached to this. They can't be moving prepositions about within the sentence. This further attests to the fact that while prepositions are restrictively attached to the nominals they govern, as I said, nominals mean nouns, noun phrases, and noun clauses. The three are nominals. So prepositions are attached to the nominals they govern to the right. Adverbs can be fully moved to any position within the sentence. The displaceable nature of adverbs is further highlighted through the different reconstructions of the following sentence. The boy quickly sat on the bench. The boy quickly sat on the bench. In this case, quickly is the adverb here. That quickly can be moved from one position to another. In this case, not only two positions, that's why we say to another. If there are only two positions involved, say quickly can be moved from one position to the other. But in this case, can be moved from one position to many other positions. So let's see the example. That the boy quickly sat on the bench. The quickly can be moved to like 4 different positions here. Let's see. You can have quickly, the boy sat on the bench. Quickly, the boy sat on the bench. Quickly is at the beginning here. Next, the boy quickly sat on the bench. The boy quickly sat on the bench. Third position, the boy sat quickly on the bench. The boy sat quickly on the bench. The fourth position here, the boy sat on the bench quickly. Quickly is at the end now. So this shows quickly is an adverb. adverbs can be moved from one position to another. Given that interjection and exclamation express the emotions of fear, surprise, etc. of the speaker, interjection is a part of speech. It is a single word, while exclamation is a phrase or a sentence. We will go into this later. So here we have 6 sentences. So in these sentences here, we have some words that, let's try to identify prepositions here in the 6 sentences. The first, Jane slept off as soon as she arrived. Jane slept off as soon as she arrived. In this case, off looks like preposition, but it's not. It's an adverb here, modifying slept. So no preposition in that sentence. Next one, John peeped inside. John peeped inside. Inside is not a preposition, is an adverb. John peeped inside, that's an adverb. But it prefers inside rather than outside. The inside and outside here are nouns. But it prefers what? Inside rather than what? Outside. So these are nouns. No preposition there. The outgoing students have come. Out here, outgoing, affinited expression, outgoing, is an adjective qualifying students. So no preposition in this case. Next, the boys went to play the game. The boys went to play. The to here is not a preposition. The to is attached to play. That is, to play is together. That's infinitive of the verb. Meaning that verb is raw, not just used in a tense. No tense here. So the boys want to play the game. It is want that is a finite verb. It has tense. It has present tense. But to play, nothing about the tense. It's not yet, it's untouched. It's still raw. So in this case, no preposition. The last sentence here, palm kernel is a byproduct. Palm kernel is a byproduct. The by here is not a preposition. It's affiliated to product. Byproduct. Palm kernel is a byproduct. The by here is like adjective. It's functioning as adjective here. What kind of product? Byproduct. So the 6 sentences contain no preposition, but those words look like prepositions. They are not. So contextually, it's the context that will determine the grammatical term of any particular word. It's very, very, very important. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just call it a day, a day here. So next time we'll be meeting. So we still continue the grammatical terms implications. We continue this. Not continue with, as I said several times. You don't continue with anything. You continue something. To continue means to go on with. To go on with, that's to continue. When you say continue with, that's kind of, the with is becoming redundant. It's like saying go on with. So thank you very much. Please don't forget, try to like this particular, the video. Like the video, subscribe also to the channel so that things can keep on moving, as we like, as we please. So please, then try to join our group on Facebook. That's JC Training Concept. Join the group, go through the updates there. You check that update, that is intro 1, containing all the details about the program. Thank you very much.